Hello guys, my name is Sub-Zero Exabyte and today I am not with my good friend Chip. He had a lot of things to do so he could not make it for this video, but that isn't a problem because we are gonna do something really extreme and I think it is better that I am solo on this one. You probably wondering what we are gonna write. Well, because I am so savage I am gonna do something I think never did before. Yes, that is right, I am gonna be the first one ever that is gonna do this. So what I am gonna do is place explosions. Yes, beautiful people, we talking about so darn much explosions that we just might crash the server we are in. You don't believe me? Well, I will show you just in a bit. Can you people remember that I just like to blow things up? Well, yes, that is why we are doing this, because we will be blowing up a lot. Don't worry, I am all alone in this server so we won't hurt someone else. I bet Chip would have liked to be here as well, but that doesn't matter because I think he already did this once. Well, that is at least what he told me so. He once blew up this castle with explosions, but used so much explosions that his server could not handle it and just crashed. But how he did it was placing the explosions block by block, so that took him a lot of time. We will just use world edit and place balls of explosions everywhere, that way we will be much faster. So now you beautiful people know what we are gonna do. But how should I do this then? Just spam click everywhere, or should there be a structure kind of thing? I think it might be better for the explosions if we keep a structure in it, because then we will be able to see how everything blows up. If we manage to see something when the explosions go off. You know where I got all of these explosions from? Well, guess what? Yes, that is right, world edit. Did you think that I made all of these explosions by hand? Well, then I would be busy for the coming years. Maybe more, ha ha ha. Maybe we should not place this much, right? Maybe Minecraft will really crash big time and then I never could play anymore. No, I am just kidding with you people. I am gonna play so much explosions that I only see TNT where I look. And you know what I hope I will do when I set of the TNT as well? I hope I will kill a lot of mobs with it, because if there is one thing that I hate, then it are those mobs that try to kill you and blow your things up. I remember once I was with Chip just doing our thing, you know, building new things. I think at that time we were busy with a train station, so everything was going great. We had a small group of people that also helped us doing what we were doing. But then it started becoming dark and I told them to get some rest and do something for their own, so they left and Chip and I just continued working on the train station. Chip was working on the roof and suddenly he screamed, "We are under attack." I thought he was just kidding, right? But then I saw him jumping off the building and running towards the armory to get geared up, so this was not a joke. We really were under attack, so I did the same. I took my sword and went after Chip. It was a big fight but we won. So after the fight we took some rest for the next day. In morning when the sun came up, we first talked to the group and told them that last night there was a big fight, so we could not send anyone away anymore because there would be a second attack. We were sure of that. But the construction of the train station would not stop. We already lost a lot of time, so everything just went as planned. 2 days passed and no mob was seen. We were think that maybe that was the only fight that already happened. But no guys, that night it happened. We came under attack, and just a small attack. This was an all-out coordinated attack by the mobs. I never saw something like this. First row creepers, second there were the zombies, and last row the skeletons. Yes, it was hard to believe, but we had a small surprise for them. We didn't just wait for them to come to use, we prepared ourselves. Yes, we placed mines everywhere around the train station, and that was something they didn't expect, so we waited till every mine was set off. After that we went in the attack and we won, of course. So that was a nice long story that happened to Chip and I. That one of the 100 reasons why I hate those mobs. They always keep attack my with whatever I am doing. Funny thing is that they somehow keep getting smarter and smarter, so that might be a problem for in the future, but not now, because now the only thing that they can destroy is some explosions. As you can see, beautiful people, the explosions are getting a bit of a shape. Just a bit more and we will be ready soon. But I don't really know how we're gonna detonate so much explosion at the same time. Maybe I should make something with redstone, but I am not sure if that is gonna work. You know, at this moment I needed Chip because he knows everything about redstone. I am not saying I don't know anything about it, but Chip just knows more, especially about redstone. He just knows how everything in this game works. So where are you, Chip, when I need you? Ha ha ha. No, I am kidding. He is always there for me when he needs me, so that isn't a problem for now. How big should I make this? You know, we should name this big ball of explosions something. Let's give it a name, but how could name a big ball of explosions? Let me think. How about angry ball? No, that is just too basic. Let's call it power boom. Yes, I like that. So guys, how big should power boom be? Darn guys, power boom really sounds cool. Ha ha ha. Let's see how big we could make it. And besides of that, should I also fill in the inside of Power Boom? I think that just might be too much of filling in, so maybe in the end if we manage to extend the time, but I won't promise anything at this point. So I think the ball is coming to an end now, so what is up next? I think we could just fill up the ball for a bit, so there will be more explosion, but I don't know if we will be able to see those explosion because there are inside, and if the server crashes, well then we just did it for nothing. But we will just hope that Power Boom will just keep everything under control and won't let the server crash. That is what I am hoping for. Guys, I don't know, but I just like to share my stories with you like I did with the train station. It gives me a good feeling when I just tell you beautiful people something about my past, and especially with Chip. Like as you can see in some previous videos, I like to do things with Chip, and I will keep doing things with Chip because he is my best friend and he will always be my best friend. So that let me tell you how Chip and I really good close friends. I think I already told you how I met Chip on the beach, but that story is already told, so now I will tell you where we just became really close friends. Normally it would just go like we would hang around a lot and then keep hanging out because we like it, but not with Chip and me. It happened like in action. Everything went so fast and we earned each other's trust in like a matter of time. There was this time I only played in a faction server where there was this huge faction with smaller battle groups. We had like 5 battle groups and 1 staff group where the high advanced people were, but I was leading one battle group and Chip was in my battle group, so we did a lot of training together and really started working in on each other, so we knew what we could count on when we were in battle. And one day we got the order from the staff group that our battle group needed to go out for a scouting mission and try to find a big faction where we could go in war with. So after a few days we came back with huge news. There was this big new faction located in a big modern stronghold, but they were well prepared for anything that would hit them. So after a few days of preparation, the high staff gave us the command to attack the stronghold, and we knew it was not gonna be easy. We were gonna lose a lot of strong men. So on the way to the stronghold, Chip and I had a conversation about we were gonna beat this stronghold and how we were gonna return with good news. After a little time we arrived at the stronghold. We starting setting up our TNT cannons. Every battleground had 2 of them, and so our siege started. I think it went okay for 1 hour, but after that everything went bad because something really strange happened what we did not expect. The defenders, the people in the stronghold, went in an attack. They opened their gate and just went in the attack against us, so there was this huge battle where Chip and I were fighting next each other, so we had to cover each other's backs. What went really good because nobody could really though us. In the battle we lost 2 battle groups, but with the rest we kept the fight going and with success because we entered the fortress and claimed it. After that Chip and I were best friends because we could really trust each other from that point on. And now you guys know how Chip and I became best friends. So big Power Boom is really becoming huge now. At the moment every bowl of explosions I place my mind is getting closer to that the server is gonna crash when we detonate all of them. And the funny part is how big of a range is it gonna have, because you know how these explosions fly around when they go off. We will see. It's a good thing I can fly, so I am able to fly away, otherwise I had to run, and I don't know if I am fast enough. But we don't need to really worry about that because the TNTs won't really hurt us. So let's now get out of Power Boom and see if we can place some more explosion on the outside of the ball. I hope that this big red ball scared a lot of wild animals in the area so they went away before everything goes down. I don't like to harm wild animals that are just doing their own thing. They never did something to us. They help us with eggs and everything they give us, so maybe I should make a clearing round first before I detonate everything, but that is gonna take a lot of time, and I don't really know if I have that much time. This is gonna take a lot of effort, but I think we should be fine on that, otherwise I will just spawn them back in. No problem at all. What do you guys think is the or are the best biomes to build your house on? Because some like the desert, but I am more the jungle type of guy. Making houses in the trees is always fun. Tree houses they are called. You are able to build them high up in the tree, but you know what I really like to do is to start at the ground and then make your way up the tree. It gives you a really different look towards the housing idea. Don't be shy to think of ideas out of the box. Chib learned me that. He always says to me, don't be afraid to think outside of the box, so that is what I do you I don't really keep my plan at the same place, but I like to look for other ideas as well, so maybe we should do that as well with Power Boom. But what more could we do to make this extra special? Maybe we should place a nuke in the heart of the ball. That would be fun, an extra big boom when everything goes off. No, if we would do that, then I am pretty sure the server would crash. Well, I am now getting sure as well, but then I am like fully sure that everything will crash. At this moment I still have some hope, but that hope is not gonna stay long, I am afraid. But you know, it isn't that big of a problem if the server crashes, because we will just make new server and start over. It is that easy with Minecraft. I think that is the main reason I like Minecraft so much, because everything you do you can't go wrong. Like for example, you blow up a house. Well, alright, maybe you will be a bit angry, but you are able to build it back and continue where you left. That is just one of 100 reasons I can give you. Next example with this Power Boom. Alright, it would be a shame to see the server crash, but what does it matter? You can just start a new server and start over again. Are you getting what I try to explain? Because if you don't, well, too bad then, ha ha ha. You know guys, I am kind of savage. I really am. Maybe I come over as the good guy that tries to help everyone and just be good, but sometimes I am really savage and I like to be it. Yes, sometimes savage is good. So now, ladies and gentlemen, there are 3 more things we need to do. First of all, make it daylight, because we need to see the explosions at full effect, and we don't want any creepers lurking around to see if they can start the party without us knowing. And with party, I mean blowing up Power Boom. After we did that, I am gonna give you a final look of how it became, because I am pretty proud of how it has become to something this nice. And after we did that, we are gonna look how the redstone is gonna work out, because Chip is not here to help us. Talking of Chip, should we try go looking for him, because he would come really handy at this point? You guys already know that Chip is good at almost everything in Minecraft, but with redstone he is the man to go for. He once made a whole redstone park with everything in it at his own. You know how cool that was, because he almost had everything in it, from automatic farms to airfields with lights, and he even had a big lighthouse where lights only went on when it became dark. And those are only the small things I am calling up, so don't let me start of the big things. Well, because I am savage, I will start about the big things as well. He had made this huge house. He called it the House of Never-Ending Music. Well, as you can see of his name, it was a house that played music, and the music just never stopped playing. It was so nice that at one point I tried to make a same kind of house with other songs. Well, you know how far I came, not further than a normal house. So that is my story of the music house, ha ha ha. Guys, do you know what this big explosion is all about? Well, I will tell you right now. It is just one big test. A test, you asking? Well, an experiment. Yes, it is a huge master plan of NASA. They wanted me to test this for them. They are gonna do something really extreme, but I can't tell you right. Well, maybe I can, but then they would get very angry at me, so I can. Beautiful people, but you know what I can see is why they asked me to do this. Well, because they are NASA, and what they ask will be done as simple as that. No, I am kidding. They came up very kindly and asked me because they think I am the right person for this job. They had some people that could get the job done, but nobody was better than me. Even Chip wasn't. That is why he is not here at the moment. I had to do the solo. I know it doesn't sound right to leave Chip like that, but NASA really wants to keep everything a secret. That is why I can't tell you anything, or can I? Because you remember, I am pretty savage and I do whatever I want. Yes, I am gonna tell you what is happening here. Look and listen carefully. Their real name is ASAN. So yes, ASAN want to send a big rocket up in the air with a lot of TNTs in it, and they want to send this rocket into deep space because they have found other living life, but they don't know what it is. But they know they are not friendly. They are thinking that the planet is full of mobs and no normal people. They have even spotted a big, not a big but a huge dragon that could attack us very hard. So they are trying to end it as soon as possible. But guys, I think it is time to put Power Boom on as full effect and detonate the whole ball, don't you guys think? But guys, promise me one thing, that you won't tell anything about the plans ASAN has, because that is top secret and they would kill me if they found out that I told them. That said, I think it is getting time to slowly end this video and show you in the background how this ball is gonna explode. I think it is a major success and everything is gonna go like we think it will. The server might crash now at any point. That isn't the problem. Then we know how really strong this is. And by the way guys, I hope Chip will be back at the next video, because I really miss him. He is a good guy that likes to help everyone. I wanted to do this with him, but ASAN didn't give me the permission to do so. Darn, that explosion is really big. But that said, I think we need to end the video, or don't we? I don't know. I have a feeling that I forget something to say, but I am not sure. What did I forget? Oh, maybe it is the nuke we could have placed. inside the ball. No, I am kidding. I think that is enough talking for me, but I really think that I forgot something to say. Let me think really hard. No, I have no idea. Well guys, so for the next part there will be I won't tell you because it will be a surprise, and I think you are gonna like it because it is gonna have a lot of surprises and things that you are not gonna expect. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in the next video. Bye.